katawan, pwedeng mas maaga, pwedeng mas latter part. So, mine started when I was, I think, 37. 37, yeah.
My age.
Yeah, 37. Nag-ano na siya. Hindi na normal yung cycle.
Yun yung parang feel ka
Yan yung
hot flashes.
hindi pa yun.
Hindi pa yun.
Ano pa lang yun?
Irregular.
Irregular pa lang. So, medyo at that point, di ba, parang, bakit ganito yung feel ko? So, the fact na hindi na siya regular, marami ng questions in your head na, bakit, ano nangyari? But before kasi, di ba, hindi naman pinag-uusapan masyado yung menopause. Hindi nga natin alam na merong perimenopause eh.
Oo nga.
Jump na agad sa menopause. Apparently, mahaba pala yung cycle niya. So, it's just a transition phase for the pagdating ng menopause.
But Chinie, you've decided not to have kids. Was there a specific aha moment or was it always your truth na parang, you know, when did you finally decided na I don't want to have kids?
Actually, it started a long time ago. Maybe in my 20s. I'm a very, siguro,
But why?
I'm a very cynic person. So, I'm always afraid of rearing somebody. Like, I feel like I'm not equipped to impart knowledge. At least that's what I think of. Kasi,
So it's not about, you know, getting fatter.
no,
Di ba
not
naiiba
at
daw
all.
yung katawan kapag
Kasi,
yun na?
I think in my 20s, I've been in my heaviest. So, in our industry before, we are in the beauty industry, and some clients of mine would tell me, like, did you just give birth? Like, that's how much weight I gained in my 20s. So, it's really not, you know, being afraid of gaining weight. Because I know, I'm confident now, since I'm a fitness coach, that if I gain weight, I can easily lose it. So, it's not more of the physical changes, but it's more of being emotionally ready, financially ready. I feel like in this life of ours, me and my husband, we're happy just being the two of us. And not having kids, parang it doesn't really affect how we feel for each other.
Yeah, so hindi ka na-pressure if somebody's telling you, bakit, ganyan, why? Ganon.
Siguro
Or
ano
dead
na,
mo lang.
umay. Like, I've been so used to the questioning since in my early 20s. Like, when are you
you
getting
always
married?
explain.
I explain sometimes, and then they understand naman, you know, in this economy,
Yeah.
it's very expensive, number one, to rear a child. So, hats off to all the moms. Moms who are rearing their, you know, kids, and some are even providing on their own. So, hats off talaga kasi that's a different level of commitment. Na I already know I have a choice not to have that kind of commitment for myself. So, that's what I just explained. No, ikaw ba magpapaaral ng anak ko? That's what I tell them. Yeah.
Totoo yan.
Really? What's your take on that, Chinie?
I mean, kung saan ka masaya. Like what you said, di ba? Kanya-kanya tayong lifestyle. So we have to respect
Ikaw,
each
kasi
other's
dalawa lang yung
lifestyle.
kids mo eh. Do you have any plans of adding one more?
Dalawa lang.
Di ba kasi yung iba marami,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
6, 5, 7, ganyan. Or yung iba gusto nila kompletuhin na 3.
Yeah, or basketball team, no?
Yeah.
Ganon.
Oo. Or is it like planned ba? Hindi, hanggang dalawa lang ako. Paano?
Right now, I actually want to have one more. If I find the right person
Pwede ka
for
naman
me.
mag-IVF po.
Ha?
IVF. Diba?
Pwede. Pero ano rin, mas maganda rin kasi, I also want to have a person with me.
Ay, oo nga.
Another person with me,
Yeah.
a partner with me. Diba? So, yun, okay, I'm open for that. And I respect women who chooses to not have kids. It's really hard to have kids.
Yeah. I agree, no?
I know.
Pero
Yeah.
masarap naman.
Masarap
naman
na.
yung feeling eh. Anyway, kanya-kanya tayo.
Yes.
Pero Chinie, no, for women in their 40s, is detox really about weight loss or is it something deeper for the organs?
Actually, personal experience, it's mind, body, and energy.
Yeah.
So you can't just detox, like physical. Kasi hindi siya magmamanifest since marami ring noise in your mind.
Yeah.
And also your surrounding or your environment. So maraming factors yung detox. So it needs to always align with your lifestyle or how you want to live your life.
So, ibig sabihin, maraming klase ng detox.
Yes.
Kasi yung usual na nalaman natin ng detox, yung drink,
juice.
tapos,
Yeah.
yung juice, and then the
7
next
days.
day, you're
Yeah.
there in the throne already, diba? So, it's different pala. Or mind detox, you declutter everything what's on your
Yes,
mind, diba?
yes,
Spiritual detoxing, maraming
Yes,
klase.
maraming klase.
Pero do you experience that? Yung parang ngayon, at this point of your life, kasi since you're an aging advocate,
Yeah.
yan na yung mga priorities mo, no? Peace of
Yes,
mind.
number one. Peace of mind talaga. Peace of mind
Yan
talaga.
yata yun yung mga 40, yan tsaka mga 30.
30.
Ito na talaga yung gusto nila eh, no? Peace of mind, not really about work. Pero
Kasi-
syempre, iba pa rin yung work.
Ano kayo, darating ka talaga dun sa point na magba-burnout. And
Yeah.
burnout is real. Ang sa atin kasi sa Philippines, sa mga Pilipino, hindi uso yung burnout kasi kailangan resilient tayo all the time. Kailangan trabaho ng trabaho. Oo. Dinideprive tayo ng pahinga. Tapos at the end of the day, ayun na yung magsa-struggle na sa sakit. Yun ang physical manifestation ng deprivation ng pahinga.
With you, Kat, kasi 16 years na kayo together. May 1 year ka pa.
May 1 year ka sa marker
sorry
ni
na.
Miss Chinie.
Sorry na, sorry
Ayoko
na.
naman yung jigs, no? Syempre gusto natin forever.
Yeah.
But, you know, how do you keep the spark despite ng ganong katagal? Like, di ba, I'm sure for 17 years nakaramdam ka ng parang paano na eh, di ba, Chinie?
Pawalan.
Di ba, pawalan.
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 What are the signs, Miss Chinie? Can I ask for advice?
Pero with you, I'm seeing all your posts, hindi naman.
Siguro,
Same interest? What?
yes, sa amin talaga, very, very early on in the relationship, we established that we always have to do something together. Like,
Okay.
it's mandatory.
But wait, before you answer that, was it a mutual decision na your partner also doesn't want to have kids?
Yeah. Both of us.
okay lang sa
Yes.
kanya.
Actually,
Okay.
he's
better.
very also respectful of what I want. So
I
before,
okay.
when we got married, kasi yun nga, when you're getting older, it's not gonna be easy to get pregnant. Even if you're in your fittest, there are risks. So, diba? So, takot siya about that. So, he kept asking me, if you want it, we have to do it now. When I was like, when we got married 2 years ago in my 30, before I turned 35. So, he's telling me, kung gusto mo mag-baby, now na. And then, I really thought about it. We're already married, diba? What's there to lose? To build a family,
Yeah.
baby na lang yung kulang. And then, I thought, like, he's a family man. And I don't want to subject him to that kind of stress. Na, we're just starting to live our life.
Okay.
You know, financial stability, it doesn't start early for everyone. So, we
Yes.
were at, our prime. So, do I be selfish? Na parang, I want to rear somebody and
Siguro if your reasoning is, for me this is for my own take. Siguro if your reasoning is because you don't want to destroy your body,
Yeah.
maybe that's a different story. But because, kasi nga naman mahirap bumuhay ng anak,
yes,
diba?
yun talaga siya.
Kinder pa lang magkano.
Yes, especially now.
Oh my gosh.
Yes,
Ang mahal ng tuition.
food is
Yeah.
expensive. Every basic necessity.
Plus the pressure na makikita mo sa social media, parang you have to buy
Yes.
everything what you see,
or
diba?
at least just really give the best to your child. I don't want to bring up somebody naman in this world and then deprive them na, basic stuff ka lang. I'm not gonna give you the best because, I gave birth to you. I don't want to have my kid feeling like that. So, what do we know? Maybe in
Yeah.
2 to 3 years?
Pwede pa naman yan.
Pwede pa, di ba?
So, kasi you're also a nurse, diba? By the way,
Oo.
Chika is also a
Yes,
nurse,
but,
a registered nurse.
I think as long as you're still ovulating, so what I advocate naman for myself and people who are at my age is to really always have yourself checked.
Yeah.
Like OB-GYN, your overall health, have your physical exam on a yearly basis so that you just know where your body's at. So it's not all about exercise, it's really knowing what's inside, like what Miss Chi is advocating. And so I'm also excited to be here with her kasi I haven't heard about the aging, yung detox.
Yes.
So I'm also excited to learn about it today.
Okay, how about with you, Chinie? No? What is one anti-aging myth you want to debunk right now?
That we're old na when we hit 30.
Oh, hindi. Life starts
Yeah.
at 30.
Wala ka na
sabi
sa
nga.
kalendaryo.
Wala ka na sa kalendaryo. That's not truthful, that's not real. It's
Yeah.
actually,
Yung iba nga, lasing pa.
Yeah.
nandun pa sila sa stage ng life na yun. So, hindi siya totoo na kinukuha na tayo ng lupa pagdating natin ng 40.
Grabe yung kinuha.
Diba? Daming mga haka-haka yung mga Pilipino about aging eh.
Oo.
And that's why I'm very, I speak about aging
Yeah.
proudly.
Yeah.
And I don't even say na I look young. I look my age and I'm proud.
Oh, but hindi, you look young. At saka for somebody who's 45,
I know.
just look at the nipis.
For the waist.
Anyway, we are just getting started, and when we come back, we're diving into the mental glow up, how to shift your mindset from getting old to getting better. Stay tuned to Jazz Girls.
Hey there, fellow explorers! Ever get curious about the incredible eats across the Philippines? Well, you're in for a treat. Today, we're diving straight into the flavorful world of Visayan cuisine. Let's get this food journey started!
Visayan cuisine? Oh, you know I'm all in. I can't wait to dive into every dish. We're talking a full-on flavor adventure.
I don't doubt it! Okay, foodie fanatic, take it away and give us a taste of what the Visayas has to offer!
You got it. First up, let's dig into something sweet. Calamay from Bohol. It's gooey, it's chewy, and it's oh so delicious. Calamay is a sweet and gooey delicacy made from glutinous rice, coconut milk, brown sugar, and toasted peanuts. And the best part, it's served in coconut shells and sealed with a red band. It's like the tropical version of a dessert taco.
Next up, we have binagol from Leyte, another coconut shell delight. I think coconuts might be the real MVP here. Binagol is a sweet treat that's perfect for dessert lovers. It's rich and absolutely delicious. If you've got a sweet tooth, this one's gonna make it do the happy dance.
Now let's talk about something savory. Chicken inasal from Bacolod. If this chicken could talk, it would sing. Inasal is grilled chicken marinated in a mixture of local spices, giving it a unique, smoky, and tangy flavor. It's literally cooked over fire and is a must-try. Just imagine your taste buds doing the cha-cha.
And we can't forget about pancit molo, a comforting dumpling soup from Iloilo, a UNESCO creative city for gastronomy. It's like a hug from your grandma, but in soup form. Pancit molo is filled with delicious dumplings and a flavorful broth. Perfect for any occasion, especially when you need some serious comfort food.
Visayan cuisine makes incredible use of local ingredients like coconuts, bananas, and root crops. It's like they took the whole garden and made it delicious. These ingredients are the heart and soul of Visayan cuisine, making every dish unique and flavorful. It's like Mother Nature's gift to our taste buds.
So what do you think? Ready to indulge in the flavors of the Visayas?
From sweet treats like calamay and binagol to savory delights like inasal and pancit molo, there's something for every palate. Trust me, your taste buds will thank you.
Get your taste buds ready for a fiesta and dive into the flavors of Visayan cuisine.
And we're back on Jazz Girls. We're talking about aging with our guests, Chike and Chinie, and we've covered the choices we make. And now let's talk about how we feel about those choices. So, at your current age, do you feel more confident now that you did at 21, Chike?
way more confident.
You're medyo chubby dahil.
Yes. I was really in a cycle of, yo-yo dieting.
What's yo-yo diet?
Like, hindi kakain pag magbe-beach and then magbe-binge eat
yo-yo
after.
pala tawag doon.
Yeah, and then that kind of cycle. And I also experienced eating disorders. So I was a bulimic before.
Were you?
So, yes. So, being able to have this kind of food freedom, more
Yeah.
confidence at this age, it's really God's gift. Like, for me to find myself in the fitness space.
How about you?
Yes, definitely. I was hustling when I was 21. In my early 20s, it was just work, work, work.
But
And I was so
physically, how do you look?
Physically,
Mapayat ka na talaga.
I think yes. Mas payat pa ako noon.
Mas payat
Yeah,
pa.
mas payat pa ako noon.
Gano'n nakapayat yun, Chinie?
Nag-gain ako ng weight nung second ko. Nung second baby ko na.
I can't imagine
Yeah,
nag-gain ako
how
ng-
slim you were. Pero you were perfect ngayon, ah. That's my dream body.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Oo nga.
Hindi, sobrang liit niya. Sobrang liit niya. Parang feeling ko yung braso ko kasi
yung mga hindi nakikita na ginagawa natin behind the
Yeah.
camera.
Oo
For
nga.
yung effort is...
After this, let's have coffee. Anyway, how about your lifestyle? Does you allow a level of spontaneity that your friends with kids might envy with you, Chinie?
I'm sorry.
I mean, sige. Does your lifestyle allow you a level of yung pagiging spontaneous
Okay.
that your friends or with kids might envy with the both of you?
I think yes. It's we maintain having a kid at heart. So really,
I think dapat yun to
Oo,
look young, no? That's
yes.
very important, no?
yung body lang natin nagmo-move, pero kailangan yung puso natin. That's how we are. Like
Childlike.
kids, yeah,
Oo nga,
childlike.
Disposition.
Yes, exactly.
Oo, kasi pag inisip mo na medyo mature ka na, mature na talaga yung magiging itsura mo. Pag inisip mong losyang ka, losyang yung itsura mo. But if you think na you're beautiful, hot and sexy, guys,
Confidence.
yeah, hindi lang iisipin ng lahat ng tao sa'yo. Di ba?
Yes.
How about you, with your case?
I think same. And I think you're right also. Mindset is everything. So what's in here, it would reflect on your body. Diba? The way you speak, your confidence. So if naisip mo na agad na I'm old, I'm never gonna be this fit. So nandun na yung restriction sa mind. So the body, mas mahirap mag-follow if your mind is restricted.
If your mind can conceive, your body can achieve.
Yes.
So everything that you speak of, yourself,
Yes,
it
it will
manifests.
follow.
Yes.
Many women fear that 40s because of perimenopause. Now, how can we prepare our bodies before it hits? Before this happens? Kasi you wouldn't know, no? Like you mentioned, you started your menopause when you were 37,
Yes.
diba? Kasi baka mamaya menopause na pala ako, hindi ko alam, diba? How would we know?
Like, Chika mentioned, kailangan talaga you check with your OBGYN. You really have to. But sometimes kasi, like before, sinasabi din ng mga OB, pagod lang yan.
Yeah.
Pahinga ka lang. Hindi rin nila ma-describe talaga kung ano nangyayari sa body. Pero now, information is free. So it's just your effort to research, di ba? Tapos also, prepare yourselves, educate yourself. Ngayon, sobrang swerte na ng mga babae na sa stage na to kasi internet is there.
Yeah.
Free education
Chat
is there.
GPT is
Chat
there.
GPT is there.
Ay, Chat GPT,
Your
I'm
AI
experiencing
Yeah, your
this.
AI
Yeah.
bestie, di ba? So, automatic na yun kung may symptoms ka, magpa-check ka na kasi kung legit yung symptoms mo. Than just sitting around and dwelling na, I feel so old, which is part of the emotional roller coaster of perimenopause.
How about with you, Chikedo? How do you handle yung, sabi nga nila, loneliness argument, no? People often say, who will take care of you when you get old, diba?
I guess nowadays it's out there that your kids, they're not retirement plans.
Yeah.
Diba?
Oo.
So,
100%.
not naman 100% guarantee that you give life to somebody else, that they would 100% support you when you're older.
Yeah.
And if ever I have a kid, like if magkaroon ng changes later in life, I also don't want them to bear that kind of responsibility. So right now, me and my husband are really actively planning for the future. So we do have investment. So number one, financial stability is important. So that regardless of
of what age you are. We just plan on, at a certain age na hindi na muna magtatrabaho. That kind of freedom.
Early
That money,
retirement.
yes, money would be working for you. You can travel without thinking. Syempre, it requires a lot of sacrifices early on to be able to achieve that. So, mas less gastos, less unnecessary things, and focus talaga on things that matter so that you would have a good retirement, diba?
Yes.
A life not dependent on anybody else, but on yourself.
Pero Chike, follow-up question, kasi in your 16-year relationship, how do you handle individual growth so you don't outgrow each other?
Actually, in my last anniversary greeting sa kanya, yun yung isa na sa caption ko, na I'm very proud that we always outgrow versions of ourselves. Like when you tell yourself na hindi ako techie, hindi ko kaya yung mag-social media or like to grow my brand. So, again, going back to what we spoke earlier on about mindset. So, if restricted na agad yung utak mo, talagang mag-give up ka na, I'm not techie, I'm not this type of person. So, always when we have weaknesses or mga things na hindi natin strength, we always think of ways of how to improve them. Of course, it's not gonna be perfect. So, it goes for both of us. He gives me feedback. Like, uy, mahina ka mag-manage ng finances mo, magastos ka. So, okay, this year, I promise you, I'll try to improve that. Or like, sabihin niya, you're very messy. As husband and wife, we are very honest with each other. So, I think that's what also helps. Like, for us to grow, we don't take offense in the comments of one another. We try to improve by giving positive feedback and also helping each other on like, how do I improve this? How do I make you feel better about this certain, nuisance of mine?
But with your experience,
Yeah.
as somebody who champions aging, what's your thought about this? You have to detox ba ng detox para gumanda yung skin mo? Ganun ba yun?
Hindi siya,
It's not like that,
It's not
no?
like that. But
Okay.
it's part of it, yes. But it's your lifestyle is important. And certain types of detoxification which releases unnecessary things that no longer is needed by the body is important. So it's a yes, and it's a whole lifestyle. Yeah.
Tsaka hindi lang yun, no? I think hindi lang yung mga kinakain mo or
Yes.
whatever, it's in your gut, pati yung surroundings mo, the energy, no? It
Yes,
also
yes,
matters,
yes.
no? Your friends or the people that no longer serve you.
Yeah,
Like, you don't
yes.
have to necessarily like unfriend na, but a little distance kung they're not serving you good. Do you agree?
Which is very important. It's you need to protect your energy and your space. And
Yes.
sometimes yun nga nag-end up parang ginagawa natin yung things na hindi naman natin gusto just to please other people.
Yeah.
So yun yung mga 20s and early 30s na mindset. But
Yeah.
when you hit a certain age, like our age, it's like, oh, I don't really
Yeah, you don't care anymore.
I'm gonna step back if this relationship no longer serves. It's only for your happiness. Then it's not it's not fair for both.
So, mindset ng mga 30
Yung mga mindset ng pagkat 40, yung mga 50s last yung pake.
Yeah.
Automatic na yun last yung pake. Yun siya.
But how do you make, ikaw naman, Chikeno, how do you make time for exercise despite relationship? Or, syempre, dalawa lang naman kayo. And guys, if you see Chike's Instagram, you work out like, grabe naman, 2 to 3 times a day kaya yata mag-workout. Nag-workout ka na ng umaga, nag-workout ka pa ng gabi.
Siguro it really came with a lifestyle.
Or
I
because
chose.
you're also a fitness coach.
Yeah. So,
Kasi you have students, right?
yes. Actually, that's what I built for myself. Coming from our previous job, where you were tied up 6 times a week. So, that really motivated. I mean, I worked there for 10 years. It was financially satisfying. Talagang, you really get your time's worth. Diba? You get paid for it. But I feel like 10 years in that industry and then the pandemic hit. You get this realization na time is,
Kasi you have a
valuable.
9 to 5 job that you have to
Yes.
work every day.
Oo, talagang I was craving for fitness time. Like when we worked in that industry before, I really have to wake up super early just to get a workout in. So talagang nung nag-pandemic, I have no choice. I mean, industries were closing,
Yeah.
diba? And then I realized na, pwede palang mag-take ng
So you
step back
started freelancing during pandemic?
during pandemic because the industry,
So it's new lang pala.
yes, where I worked at was closed, like mandatory. It's not a necessity. So it was closed for that time. And then when we were being asked na to come back, I felt na parang, what? Parang ayoko na.
Ayaw mo na.
Yeah, so the pandemic was really a wake-up call na, girl, if you don't do it now, when are you gonna do it? Yeah. So I found an industry which really gave me the freedom na I could work on fitness and then real estate. So I own my time now.
Yeah.
So I think that's the lesson here. Kung ano yung gusto mong mangyari sa life mo, you have to do things to make it happen. So that's why, yes, I work out sometimes. No judgment. Twice lang naman, not 3 times. So I play tennis in the morning and then I do weightlifting. I also do part-time coaching naman kasi. So I'm always in the gym. Like 2 to 3 times a week. So part of work.
For the both of you though, if you could go back and tell your 25-year-old self one thing about the life you live now, what would it be?
Slow
With you,
down.
Chinie. Slow down. Oh,
You're gonna get there.
Yeah, chill ka lang.
Chill
Huwag ka
ka
masyadong
lang.
iyak-iyak dyan, no? You're gonna get there. How
You're gonna
about
get
you?
there.
Ako, I would tell her na, girl, there's a life after this work. Like, yeah. So, more than 10 years ago na, no, being 25 years old na, parang I thought that I don't have a choice. You know, parang
With your
there were-
previous work?
Yes, that there were limited options. And if I leave, like, I'm not gonna
You're
earn
gonna get
as
broke.
much, I'm gonna get broke. So,
That's your comfort zone.
it was my comfort zone. Yes.
So you're so afraid to get out of the shelf kasi nga naman, paano ka mabubuhay? You don't know where to start.
Yes. Oh,
Okay.
I mean, I tried.
Yeah.
Like, I looked for different industries then.
Yeah.
And then I couldn't afford a lifestyle yet na there was no, fixed income.
You know, I know so many friends na parang they cannot live their current job because of the situation
Yes.
like that na parang they're so afraid na because right now in this point of this age of like where social media is, everybody wants to be a social media influencer, creator. So as much as they wanted to pursue that, hindi nila maiwan yung work nila because they're so afraid na
Of losing the fixed income.
fixed
Yeah.
income.
The benefits
Yeah.
that comes with
You
it.
just have to be a little
Courageous.
courage,
Yes,
yeah?
yes, correct.
Kailangan mo talagang konting tapang.
In my case, a pandemic.
I think lahat tayo.
Kailangan nag-pandemic,
Lahat tayo.
You were left without a choice, di ba? Parang it was a wake-up call.
Buti hindi ka nag-bake, Chinie.
Hindi, nung
Or naging plantita.
Oo,
Ako
plantita.
nga, baliktad eh. Nung pandemic, I still had a corp job. Pero nag-quit ako kasi parang doon ako na I think ito na rin yung time
Yeah.
for myself. Doon na
Okay.
ako. Ganon din yung takot ko na mawawala lahat ng benefits and freedom ko
Yeah.
attached to the work, financial side. Pero sabi ko, I think it's also time for me to prioritize myself and my children.
So guys, kung meron kayong gustong gawin, do it now. No, you don't have to wait for another 10 years. Life is short. So
Yes.
don't go away because in our final segment, we're talking about future-proofing, how to ensure our 40s, 50s, and beyond our most powerful years yet. We'll be right back.
The 2025 was a meaningful year for Bingo Plus Foundation. As our purpose grew, it was time for a new chapter. Introducing DigiPlus Foundation.
Education is the bridge to opportunities. Through the Future Smart program, we empower learners and educators nationwide. At DigiPlus Foundation, we multiply learning for a better future.
Healthcare should come with no barriers. Kalusugan Plus delivers medical missions and Embrace Plus mental health support which empower every Filipino through compassionate and accessible healthcare. At DigiPlus Foundation, we multiply healing. One patient, one community at a time.
Every dream deserves a chance. In Wish Plus, we grant wishes, empowering individuals, families, and communities together with their partners. At DG Plus Foundation, we multiply hope, dignity, and possibilities.
Disasters don't wait. Through the Bayanihan Plus program, we mobilize immediate response and recovery efforts. At DigiPlus Foundation, we multiply the spirit of Bayanihan across the nation.
DigiPlus Foundation is committed to delivering on our promise to bring help within everyone's reach. When support becomes accessible, impact doesn't just grow, it multiplies.
Madaling pa mag-cash in sa Bingo Plus?
Sa Bingo Plus, official partner na namin ng Bayad Center. Easy!
License ba yun ng Pag-uusapan?
Sa Bingo Plus, kaya responsible gaming lagi.
Ang fun!
Gaming? Na may insurance?
Sa Bingo Plus, sa PhilFirst, insured ang wallet mo ng 1 million pesos.
Safe nga! Talaga namang...
Sa Bingo Plus, partnered with Bayad Center, licensed by Pagcor, protected by PhilFirst. Sa Bingo Plus.
The best players succeed because they set boundaries. Every great athlete wins with control. Always have a game plan.
The 2025 was a meaningful year for Bingo Plus Foundation. As our purpose grew, it was time for a new chapter. Introducing DigiPlus Foundation.
Education is the bridge to opportunities. Through the Future Smart program, we empower learners and educators nationwide. At DigiPlus Foundation, we multiply learning for a better future.
Healthcare should come with no barriers. Kalusugan Plus delivers medical missions and Embrace Plus mental health support which empower every Filipino through compassionate and accessible healthcare. At DigiPlus Foundation, we multiply healing. One patient, one community at a time.
Every dream deserves a chance. In Wish Plus, we grant wishes, empowering individuals, families, and communities together with their partners. At DG Plus Foundation, we multiply hope, dignity, and possibilities.
Disasters don't wait. Through the Bayanihan Plus program, we mobilize immediate response and recovery efforts. At DigiPlus Foundation, we multiply the spirit of Bayanihan across the nation.
DigiPlus Foundation is committed to delivering on our promise to bring help within everyone's reach. When support becomes accessible, impact doesn't just grow, it multiplies.
Madaling pa mag-cash in sa Bingo Plus?
Sa Bingo Plus, official partner na namin ng Bayad Center. Easy!
License ba yun ng Pagcor?
Sa Bingo Plus, kaya responsible gaming lagi.
Ang fun!
Gaming? Na may insurance?
Sa Bingo Plus, sa PhilFirst, insured ang wallet mo ng 1 million pesos.
Safe nga! Talaga namang...
Sa Bingo Plus, partnered with Bayad Center, licensed by Pagcor, protected by PhilFirst. Sa Bingo Plus.
The best players succeed because they set boundaries. Every great athlete wins with control. Always have a game plan.
Madaling pa mag-cash in sa Bingo Plus?
Sa Bingo Plus, official partner na namin ng Bayad Center. Easy!
License ba yun ng Pagcor?
Sa Bingo Plus, kaya responsible gaming lagi.
Ang fun!
Gaming? Na may insurance?
Sa Bingo Plus, sa PhilFirst, insured ang wallet mo ng 1 million pesos.
Safe nga! Talaga namang...
Sa Bingo Plus, partnered with Bayad Center, licensed by Pagcor, protected by PhilFirst. Sa Bingo Plus.
The best players succeed because they set boundaries. Every great athlete wins with control. Always have a game plan.
welcome back to Jazz Girls. Now, we've talked about the now, but what about the later? Whether it's through needles or dumbbells, we're looking at how to stay empowered for the long haul. So for the both of you, without the traditional legacy of children, no? Example, you don't have kids, what do you want your legacy to be? For you, Chinie.
That I embraced aging.
Yeah.
That's it.
You just have to accept it, diba? Just have to accept it because it's part of life.
Yes.
It's a revolution. It's an evolution.
Yeah. It's just how you want your aging process to be like,
Yeah.
diba?
You can choose how to age. You do that, and you'll be happy.
How about you, Chike?
I think it's that I advocated for everybody, regardless of age, to be health conscious.
Health conscious.
Yes, to prioritize
When you
their
say health conscious, hindi naman dapat 36, 24, 36. It's not about the vital stats. It's about the,
What you feel
having yun nga, good health markers, being strong, if you have kids, being able to play with them regardless of age, being able to travel na walang tungkod, na walang assistant, being able to carry your luggage, 'di ba? Na hindi ka kailangan ng magsama pa ng yaya when you travel. So those things like setting independence regardless of age, I think that's what I want to be known for, like advocating that.
How do you plan for your senior years differently, both financially and socially? For the both of you, how do you plan that, guys?
I want to travel and see the world more. And I also want to have my children with me and see my grandchildren. That's one of the things that I am so excited about, is having to see my grandchildren.
Yeah.
Yun na yun, mag-aalaga na lang ako ng apo. That's my plan.
Kasi hindi lahat nakikita yung mga apo nila.
Yes.
Diba? How about you? For you?
Planning, as I've mentioned earlier, it's really setting up for the future. Like being financially stable now, investing, so real estate, yes, real estate broker. So investing in real estate, which we've been doing for the last 10 years. Trying out stocks, yung things that would help grow your money nga, so you can retire early.
Sabi nga nila, you do not place your money in one basket.
Yes. So, yun, diversity, which is what I also advocate for as a real estate broker. And at the same time, it's also banking on your muscles, on your health. So, we were talking about menopause, perimenopause earlier. And I think it's popular naman nowadays. People are getting educated, like what Ms. Chinie said, information is available online, and there are a lot of content creators focusing on perimenopause. But I think we really need to put more value in putting muscle, kasi it would be your anti-diabetic, your anti-cholesterol. So,
putting muscle.
Yes. So,
yung iba kasi, ang focus lang nila is just to lose weight,
yes.
diba? Calorie deficit, tama?
Yes.
So, kailangan you have to eat a lot of protein to build the muscles.
yes. Syempre, strength train.
Yeah.
Also work on, actually, madami siyang area. And if you think about all of it, parang it's kinda intimidating, stressful. So, my suggestion is just start with one habit. Like walking, or like what you said, Ms. Jazel, banking on your protein. So one at a time. And then when you build the habit, it's gonna be easier from there.
Yeah. If a woman has never done a detox, is 40 too late to start?
No, you can start anytime, kahit 20s ka pa. That's when you start detoxing. And it's very broad. Again, it's you can detox your mind, you can detox your body, you can detox your energy.
Your environment.
Yeah, your whole environment, your whole ecosystem.
Yeah.
So it's not too late. It's actually start now.
Even if your 50s
Yes,
na,
regardless
start.
of your age, just start.
How does being a fitness coach with you, Chikena, change your perspective on mortality?
It hasn't changed one bit, knowing that we're all just borrowing our lives from God.
Yeah.
So
feeling mo, abot ka ng 100?
That's the goal. But yeah, and nowadays kasi we're also focusing on longevity, which
means not
It's
just
possible.
long life.
Kasi, wait. Let's give an example. There's certain politicians, diba, na talagang old age, like,
Or even
Enrile,
private
right?
individuals, they're centenarians na, they're still strong, very strong in mind, strong in body. So it's not just, for a particular demographic na kailangan
wait
mayaman.
lang. Is it possible to happen na tatanda ka ng at that certain age, like 100 plus, nang wala kang ginagawa, like stem cells, ganyan?
I think with the technology and the development nowadays, there is no reason not to reach if God grants, for you to have a long
Pero
life.
hindi pwedeng ganun lang. Kailangan
Oo.
samahan mo ng ano.
Yes, you have the scientific, like, supplements, injections, like, for longevity. But at the same time, kasi, it's strength and muscle building that would give you that quality of life. So it's not just about living for 100 years. It's about living a quality life for 100 years. So
Pwede
that's the
kasing
goal.
umabot ka ng 100 but you're not happy.
Yeah, or may
diba?
maintenance ka.
Or your life is miserable and you just
Yes.
wanted to end your life but sabi ni God, dyan ka
Diyan ka lang. You still have a purpose.
Hindi pa time.
Oo, hindi pa tayo mag-meet, no? How about for you, Chinie, no? What is the most empowering part about saying no to marriage? Kasi you had marriage
Saying
na.
no to marriage.
At this time?
Yeah, at this time. Or you're open pa?
I'm actually open. I'm
you're
actually
open
open
pa.
to, yeah. I mean, emotionally, I'm in a good spot.
Yeah.
I've worked on my healing journey. So
Okay.
I'm very open.
You're open
Yes.
pa.
So
Open pa
it's
naman
yes,
pala.
yes.
So
With
pwede
the right
pa.
man
Oh,
daw,
for
sabi
the
niya
right
kanina.
person, for the right
Kasi may
man.
kinakasal nga at 60 eh.
Oo. I mean, it's the same. Wala namang wala namang rules.
limit.
Yeah.
Walang rules yung kailan ka ikakasal.
How about the golden rule for women's health that applies regardless of age? Ano ba yung mga golden rules na yan?
For me, my advocacy is talagang movement is key. So, yeah, that's
You
why...
cannot be a couch potato and just sit all day.
Very uso now talaga is the beginner-friendly way to start your fitness journey is just to get your steps in.
Can you expound? When you say get your steps in, like what? You walk around the house?
Yes, you walk around the house. Kasi at this age and time where everything is so convenient, like, hindi ka na nagluluto.
Plus,
Hindi na
Order,
gumagalaw.
yes, order ka na lang ng food. Grab na lang, di ba? I mean, when you
even yung mga remote ng curtains.
remote, yes, press
smart
na
locks.
lang. You have your robo vacuum. Hindi na
Yeah.
ikaw yung
Hindi
gagawa.
na.
So I think yun, movement is key. It doesn't have to be intentional na, I have to do like 5,000 steps. Just do house chores, mag-walk ng dog, go to the park, go outside. Just prioritize na at least you have 10 to 15 minutes a day that you have sun exposure, tapos you get to walk, move your body. Yan.
So, dapat sun exposure.
Yeah, in addition to that, 'di ba? Yung mga nakatira sa mga provinces, they're very healthy.
Yeah.
They're not equipped with the technology in the metro. Pero sila yung gulay, pagkain, they ground every day.
Tsaka their air. It's
Oo,
more fresh.
Diba?
Fresh, yes.
Sun exposure.
Yes.
So,
Nag-gardening sila.
meron sila, yun yung lifestyle nila. Kaya mas less yung yung real, they have to always go have themselves checked. Kasi nature yung kasama nila all the time. And yun nga, movement.
Sabi nga nila, diba, whatever's built ni God, that's safe for you to eat.
Yeah.
Whatever is in the nature,
Yes,
diba?
totoo.
Huwag lang yung ginawa ng scientist.
Yeah. Ang labs.
Pero how do you guys stay relevant and vibrant in a world that often prizes youth above all else?
I don't care.
Dagma to the
don't
world.
care. I do me, that's it. You know.
With you.
Ako naman, you know what I realized? That I love aging. Kasi that's my current content in my Instagram story. I love pulling out videos of me working out when I was 25 and wala pa akong muscle and I don't have all this strength. And then I tell my husband all the time, you know what, I'm excited na in the next 10 years, what else can my body do that I can't do now? So ganun na siya
Exactly.
for me.
10
years from
Oo
now.
nga, no?
Aging. This is exactly what we love to hear is I love aging. This is how the narrative should be.
And
right
with the
now.
presence of women advocating and then you see that in social media, which is a good influence.
Yes.
Like you, Miss Chinie, na parang, what? I want to be like that. So I'm excited to turn 45. Ganun na siya. I'm not dreading it, but there's a certain excitement in me.
Oh, you have to. You got to.
Pero guys, no, what is your definition of women of empowerment in 2026?
Unapologetically age.
Ayan.
Unapologetically do what you love. That's it. For me, it's just do you, do what makes you happy, content, and vibrant.
Yeah. With you.
For me, I heard it when we first started conversing here. It's about choices. So women empowerment for me is about having choices. Like for me, I don't want to have kids. For you guys, you want to rear children. So that kind of freedom, we don't have that years ago. We can't even vote. We can't even have our own bank account, diba? We can't even have properties to our name. But now, we have a choice. And it's all about taking advantage of the choices that we have now.
So what lifestyle habits do you hope to maintain or improve in the coming years? Meron ba?
I'm very consistent with my habits.
Ay, congratulations.
Yes.
Ako, ayun ang
I'm
goal
very
ko.
consistent.
Yeah, be consistent.
Consistency
Kasi ako,
is-
I go to the gym. I go to the gym naman, no? But not every day, like not even 3 to 4 times a week, no? In as much, I try to go at least once a week. Pinipilit ko talaga. Pero hindi ko kaya magbuhat. Like, magbubuhat ako ngayon. Next week, hindi, nagbuhat na ako last week. Yun yung goal ko, maging consistent.
Okay.
How about you?
That's a good goal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
good goal.
I think good goal yun. And we all have our own timeline. So you don't have to pressure yourself na to be like me. Like, because you're a working mom, di ba? You're a busy homemaker. So ako naman, I have the freedom of time. So I tell even my clients, I tell them, don't copy me. Like, I have this freedom of time right now. So malay mo, in years or so, I would also be super busy like you. So I wouldn't have this kind of time na for fitness. But yun nga, I think just, like what Miss Chinie said, do you? Like, appreciate the things that you can do now. And don't be pressured with the social media na 3 times a week ako nag-work out, 5 times a week ako nag-work out, I eat healthy food because wala namang perfect. But if you want to talk about habits, I think I'm there now, like when it comes to nutrition and working out. What I want to improve on is sleep, number 1. Drinking more water. And I think touching on what she's advocating, which is detox. Like, really getting rid of things that sometimes makes your mind chaotic. Diba? Paggising sa umaga, naka-cellphone na, check na ng work or social media. So, I think that's really what I want to build on.
So for everyone, no, what advice would you give other women about maintaining a healthy lifestyle?
Healthy mindset. It starts with your mindset, how you view yourself and you view your life. And just looking at your, we always say, stay in the present moment, but also know that how is my future self going to be? Is she going to say, I'm proud of what you did? Or I'm so happy that you did this or made a decision for yourself today?
Beautiful.
Yes.
How about you?
For me, I wanna tell everybody na don't be afraid of building muscle. As a fitness coach, kasi yun talaga yung number 1 fear. Women, I don't wanna be that muscular. I mean, I'm an athlete, so it's okay not to be this muscular as me. But you will thank yourself later if you're consistent with your fitness journey, you build more muscle kasi it's gonna take away the symptoms of perimenopause, which is what we were talking about, like osteoporosis, cardiovascular diseases. It has so many benefits that if you start getting the fruits of your hard work in the gym, you would really thank yourself later for showing up every time.
What a very powerful hour. Chiket, Chinie, thank you very much. Thank you
so
for
much.
showing us that there isn't just one correct way to grow older. There's so many ways to grow older. To all the women watching, whether you choose the path of tradition or the path of the pioneer, the most important thing is that the choice is yours. Aging isn't a decline, it's an evolution. Don't let a number on a calendar or a status on a document define your worth. Stay healthy, stay curious, and most importantly, stay true to your rhythm and always think you're beautiful. I'm Jazel Velarde, and this has been Jazz Girl. See you next time. Bye!